take that light behind me.
Okay, the live stream is up, everybody.
Hey, Tom, Happy New Year. Bill, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Tom.
Here's Sharon. Hey, Sharon.
Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Thought I said it before, but apparently I was on mute.
Happy New Year, everyone. Good to see everyone.
Okay,
All right, we're good.
I have 6 o'clock. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay, good evening, everybody. This is the public session of the Holmdel Township Committee Reorganization Meeting scheduled for January 5th, 2021 at 6 p.m. This meeting is being conducted on a remote electronic basis using Zoom with live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-10, and the regulations governing remote meetings, NJAC 5:39-1.5, I hereby announce that adequate notice and electronic notice of this meeting was provided in a notice dated December 28th, 2020, that was sent to the Asbury Park Press, the Two River Times, posted on the bulletin board and on the main access door to Township Hall, filed in the clerk's office, and posted on the township's website. Please be advised that the agenda for tonight's meeting is also available for download on the township website, www.holmdeltownship.com. Members of the public wishing to provide comment at the designated times may do so over the Zoom platform by clicking the raise hand button or by dialing *9 if accessing this meeting by telephone. Public commenters are asked to provide their name and address prior to comment and shall be limited to 3 minutes. Public comments may not include disruptive conduct such as profanity. Public commenters are reminded that this meeting is being live streamed over the internet, will be archived in the township's YouTube and Facebook pages, and that the recordings of the public meeting are public records subject to the Open Public Records Act. Okay, the next order of business would be the Pledge of Allegiance led by Peter Bontempo.
Everybody please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence for our troops, both home and abroad, who protect us every day. Thank you. In the November 3rd, 2020 general election, an election was held for 2 seats on the Holmdel Township Committee. The certified election results were as follows. Gregory Bontempo, 6,562 votes. Domenico DJ Lucarelli, 6,507 votes. Joseph Romano, 3,996 votes. And Michael Jenkins, 3,749 votes. Based upon this results, the Monmouth County Board of Elections certified that Gregory Bontempo and Domenico DJ Lucarelli were duly elected to the Holmdel Township Committee to 3-year terms. We will now proceed with the swearing in of Mr. Bontempo and Mr. Lucarelli. And the next order of business is the administration of oath for Holmdel Township Committee to Gregory Bontempo by Assemblywoman Serena Damaso.
Oh, I have the same Bible. We went to the same high school. Greg, if you don't mind, before we start, first of all, Greg, you need to step back a little bit maybe, or tilt your monitor up so we can see your head. There you go. And if I may, take a few moments just to wish you and DJ the best of luck in your new and renewed terms. And of course, you know how much Holmdel is near and dear to my heart. This is the place that made me who I am, and the place I carry with me every place I go. You are truly the best governing body in the LD 13 district. And if anybody wants to argue with me, they can. And Greg, I'd like to thank you for your leadership this past year and wish you the best of luck in leadership going forward and with the rest of the governing body. And DJ, I wish you the best of luck. This is really just 2 meetings a month, no biggie. Kathy's laughing, she knows I'm lying. But DJ, of course, if you ever need anything, please know that I'm here to help you and the entire governing body. You have all of the LD 13 team, Senator and Assemblyman Jerry Schaffenberger and myself, as well as our really fabulous staff to help you. And please make sure that your constituents know that as well. So thank you so much. Thank you for the great honor of being here once again. I think it's 22 reorganizations for me. And so with no further ado, Greg, if you would put your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand. And repeat after me. I, Gregory Bontempo,
I, Gregory Bontempo,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of Holmdel Township Committeeman
of the Holmdel Township Committeeman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's where I would shake your hand, hug you, and all that stuff. Thank you, COVID. At least I get to wear lipstick, though. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Serena.
We're just waiting for Mr. Arnone to come on to the meeting. Can't hear you.
Believe I might have just promoted to panelist.
I'm here.
There we go. Got it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So-
wondering. I'm like, I see. How are you?
Don't
be worried, Tom.
The
No, I
next
wasn't going to let you down, DJ. I wasn't going to let you down.
The next order of business is the administration of oath of office for Holmdel Township Committee to Domenico DJ Lucarelli, which will be administered by Monmouth County Commissioner Director Thomas Arnone.
Yes. So it's a little strange being called that, but I actually kind of like it. So it's not bad. So before I start, congratulations, Greg, there. And this is a true honor to be able to swear in DJ today. First of all, I just love the name, as you could tell. With the but more importantly, DJ, your commitment and your history there in Holmdel, and I know the loyalty that you will have to the residents there of Holmdel. They couldn't pick a better person to be sitting up there at the dais to govern for them, knowing that their best interests are at heart there, because they're definitely at your heart there. So with that, DJ, let's get this started. I've been doing this 25 years. I surely have to tell you, if I could give you one recommendation, don't do this 25 years there. But with that being said, if you do, I know you will do 25 years of great service. So you ready?
Ready.
Put your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. And here we go. I state your name.
I, DJ Lucarelli,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authorities of people,
and I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the Holmdel Township Committee,
of the Holmdel Township Committee
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. So I'm going to do roll call. Committeeman Bontempo,
Present.
Committeeman Curtelli,
Here.
Committeeman Lucarelli,
Here.
Committeeman Santana,
Here.
Committeewoman Weber.
Here.
Okay, so the first order of business is going to be to appoint the township attorney, which is resolution 2021-1, appointing Michael L. Collins Esquire as township attorney and awarding professional service contract for township attorney services to Archer and Grenier PC. Could I have
Move.
a motion?
Moved.
Second.
Okay. Committeeman Bontempo,
Yes.
Committeeman Curtelli,
Yes.
Committeeman Lucarelli,
Yes.
Committeeman Santana,
Yes.
Committeewoman Weber.
Yes.
Okay, so resolution 2021-1 has been successfully passed. Congratulations. Okay, next order of business is election of mayor for 2021. Motion of election for mayor.
I move to nominate Greg Bontempo.
I second.
Are there any other nominations for mayor for 2021? With no other nominations, I close nominations. Mr. Bontempo,
Yes.
Mr. Curtelli,
In 2017, when Greg was first nominated to be mayor, I supported him. Last year, I also supported Greg once again, in spite of all the chaos that the Township Committee had experienced throughout the entire previous year. Last spring, during Greg's re-election campaign, he and his election team viciously attacked his primary opponent. During the fall election, his Democratic opponents pointed out campaign promises that Greg made in 2017. His response to those accusations was to lie at a public meeting by saying he never promised a free library. We all know that that was not true. I cannot support someone who manipulates information in order to get reelected. There are still questions about the library foundation. Where did all the donations go if they did not offset the cost of the library? Personal attacks orchestrated by Greg and his election team have no place in this town. The residents of Holmdel deserve better, much better. We need someone who will unite the residents of this town, not divide them. This is why I'm supporting Kathy Weber and not Greg Bontempo as mayor in 2021. Thank you.
Mr. Lucarelli,
I thank you. It was made clear to me that, my vote didn't really count tonight. So in the best interest of peace and harmony, I will vote yes for the mayor and move on.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, congratulations, Mayor Bontempo. Next on the order of business is an installation of mayor to Gregory Bontempo by Senator Declan O'Scanlan.
Hear and see me now? Did I get that right? Hold on.
There you go.
Redo this. Got me?
Gotcha.
Perfect. Hey, Greg.
How are you?
And everyone, happy New Year to all. Really coming off a brutal year that none of you signed up for, elected and appointed officials. I'll give Siobhan a shout out. And Holmdel performed wonderfully during the course of this year, as we all had to come to the aid of our businesses and residents. Really tough one. May 2021 be a much easier and more harmonious year. You ready to become mayor?
Absolutely.
Okay. Repeat after me. I, Greg Bontempo,
I, Greg Bontempo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
and that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all of the duties of the position of mayor
perform all the duties of the position of mayor
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mayor.
Thank you, Senator.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mayor, do you want me to continue?
Want me to take it from here?
Sure, go ahead.
The next order of the business is the election of the deputy mayor.
I'd like to move to nominate Committeewoman Kathy Weber as deputy mayor.
I will second that nomination. Do I have any other nominations for deputy mayor? None being seen, I'll close the nomination process. Wendy, roll call.
Mr. Critelli,
Yes.
Mr. Lucarelli,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Bontempo.
Yes.
Congratulations, Ms. Weber.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Wendy, will you provide the oath of office?
Yes?
Okay.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Kathy Weber,
I, Kathy Weber,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully
impartially,
and impartially
and justly perform all of the duties of Holmdel Township Deputy Mayor
of Holmdel Township Deputy Mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Deputy Mayor.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Next part, I just have a few remarks I'd like to read. Good evening, all, and welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening and for your confidence in me to serve again this year as Holmdel Township's mayor. At this time last year, I spoke about the importance of civic engagement. Throughout the past year, I was inspired by our citizens' interest and participation in Holmdel Township's government. I'm especially grateful for those volunteers who gave and continue to give
their time and talents to Holmdel. These are individuals who serve on our boards and committees and volunteer to help improve the quality of life in town. This includes my colleagues on the panel here with me who give countless hours to our work on the Township Committee. Thank you all for your service and dedication to our community. We are better for it. I would be remiss if I also did not recognize those elected officials and esteemed guests this evening. Thank you to Senator Declan O'Scanlan, Assemblywoman Serena Damaso for swearing me in, and for Director Commissioner Arnone for joining us also this evening. Your ongoing advocacy for Holmdel at all levels of government is appreciated, and we continue to value your support. There are also people without whom I don't know how much I could have gotten throughout any year as Township Mayor, much less 2020. To my wife, Anne Marie, our children, Amanda, Michael, and Peter, my brother, Matt, and my parents, Greg and Mary, I am so blessed to have your patience and support. Thank you. And so here we are at the start of another year. They say hindsight is 20/20, and I'm sure there is no year we'd rather see in the rear view. But despite the many challenges the past year threw at us, Holmdel Township did not miss a beat. Our police department, fire company, and first aid squad put service before self and courageously continued to protect our residents without hesitation. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for the service and sacrifice you give to our town. Additionally, while keeping safety a top priority, we're able to keep our parks open as well as the Township Swim Club despite the pandemic. We moved our services to online portals, making access easy for residents. We completed the baseball turf field project at Phillips Park, broke ground on the new firehouse, paved more roads than ever before, and made our technology and emergency communication systems more resilient. Most importantly, I could say for the second year in a row that we did it all without increasing our municipal tax rate. But in the spirit of looking ahead, I'm excited to announce our plans for 2021. Under the Holmdel Forward Initiative, we'll begin to recover from the devastating effects of COVID-19, continue to increase transparency and efficiency, and improve the quality of life of our residents. First, we'll continue to keep public health and safety our paramount concern. Holmdel, like the rest of the world, has been in a battle against COVID, and will continue our part in the fight. We hosted an extremely successful local testing event in December, and I'm pleased to announce that we will host another free testing event on Friday, January 22nd from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Registration is required. You can get additional details on our website. We will continue to share the latest information with residents and work with our county and state partners. Top on our list now is planning to help facilitate vaccine distribution. Just as soon as information becomes available, we'll provide it to the general public. These past months have been hard on all of us, especially those who suffered the pandemic's economic impacts. I encourage the entire Holmdel family to continue to patronize our great restaurants, cafes, and local businesses. They need the support of their community now more than ever. On a personal note, I want to thank you all for your support as we work through the end of this pandemic together. The end is in sight, so we must continue the fight. We are continuing our efforts on improving transparency and efficiency. In that vein, we're excited to announce the launch of the Township's new Instagram and Twitter accounts at Holmdel Township Official. In today's world, people access information across a variety of platforms, and our goal is to reach people wherever they already are. We want to be sure that everyone is receiving clear, consistent, and reliable information. In the past year, we have seen great success with the use of our Facebook account to share information about COVID-19. We will continue to do so while also sharing Holmdel's history, specific township events, and of course, important updates affecting our community. As part of this launch, the township is holding a social media contest. Residents who take a photo of themselves wearing a mask or other PPE in front of a township landmark posted online and tag our social media accounts will receive a free "There's no place like Holmdel" face mask. You can find links to all our social media accounts on the township website. Not only will these platforms allow us to regularly connect with our residents, making us more accessible, but they will enable us to quickly and efficiently share important public safety information. With regard to efficiency, our offices are moving toward even more streamlined electronic access for our residents. This includes online acceptance of various municipal fees and an online resident portal. As we become more digital, individuals will be able to request inspections, file for permits, and make payments, all from the convenience of their home computer. We look forward to working, to continuing to identify ways to streamline our processes and make doing business with the township easier. We may be facing global challenges this year. We also continue to think locally about how we can improve daily life for Holmdel residents. In 2020 especially, we saw the importance of open space and available outdoor recreation. This year, we're exploring ways to preserve more open space and continue to provide outdoor opportunities, including Alex's Paw Park, the dog park that will be opening this year at Bayonet Farm. We are exploring additional properties for conservation and look forward to keeping our character as an open space community. Finally, for the first time, the Township Committee will have a goals and priorities meeting early this year. Early on, we'll be developing strategic initiatives for Holmdel. This will give us clear directives in our budget and increase our efficiencies, allowing us to forge ahead in a cohesive, planned manner. This follows our transparency initiatives, allowing the public to know in the beginning of the year what the Township Committee priorities are for 2021. In conclusion, I am grateful for the continued confidence in me to lead Holmdel Township as your mayor. I'm reaffirming my commitment to you all to be responsible shepherd of our town's finances and interests. Look forward to making strides in our transparency and accessibility through the new social media accounts and communication platforms, which we will use to share information important about the COVID-19 recovery and beyond. We'll always keep the needs and wants of our residents first and foremost. Together with my colleagues on Township Committee and you, the residents, will continue moving Holmdel forward. Thank you. The next, Wendy, is professional appointments.
That's correct, Mayor. Professional appointments, which are resolutions 2021-2 to 2021-17.
We have a motion.
Motion.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Critelli,
Yes.
Mr. Lucarelli,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Bontempo.
Yes.
So resolutions 2021-2 to 2021-17 have been successfully passed. The next ones are reorganization actions, which are resolutions 2021-18 to 2021-34.
We have a motion.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Critelli,
Yes.
Mr. Lucarelli,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Bontempo.
Yes.
So reorganization actions, resolutions 2021-18 2018 to 2021-34 have been successfully passed. The next order is the consent agenda, which is resolutions 2021-35 to 2021-41.
We have a motion.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Critelli,
Yes.
Mr. Lucarelli,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Bontempo.
Yes.
Okay, resolutions 2021-35 to 2021-41 have been successfully passed. The next resolutions are the appointments of boards and committees, which are resolutions 2021-43 to 2021-50. All appointees will be sworn in at your first respective meetings.
We have a motion.
Move.
Second.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Critelli,
Yes.
Mr. Lucarelli,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Bontempo.
Yes.
So the appointment resolutions 2021-43 to 2021-50 have all successfully passed. Congratulations. The next ones are the direct appointments by the mayor. Mayor Bontempo, would you like to read each of them or would you like me to?
You may, Wendy.
Okay, and again, all the appointees will be sworn in your first respective meetings. So the mayoral appointments of Scott Silberman, Jeff Ackerson, Joyce Plausis, and Ron Emma to the Holmdel Township Planning Board. Congratulations. The zoning board direct appointments are for Francine Campus, Jerry Buffalino, Sarika Collier, and Irfan Latif to the Holmdel Township Zoning Board. Congratulations. The mayoral appointments for the Environmental Commission of William Castning, Karen Strickland, Janet Jackal, and John Galasso, and the designation of William Castning as the chairman for year 2021. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, the installation of the Holmdel First Aid Squad, line squad, and administration officers. If you could raise your hand so we can let you into the meeting so you can be sworn in, that would be appreciated.
I think we're missing 4 right now.
We have Chris and Jeff.
Are there any other first aid squad line and administrative officers that are on to be sworn in? If you can raise your hand so we can let you in.
Raise my hand. Yeah, there I am.
If you're already in, we've got you. It's the way to find you in among the attendees.
I'm up there. There you go.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It says I'm here, but wait, let's see. Recording live. Okay, let's go live.
I feel like we're missing a few.
Oh, you missed. There we go.
There we go.
I'm in.
Okay, so we have Trishetta, Paul is there. Jim.
Okay.
This is everyone we're expecting? Okay.
Okay. So the installation of the Holmdel First Aid line line squad and administrative officers. The Chief Christopher Trichetta, Captain Paul Fellingham, First Lieutenant Jeremy Mirop, Second Lieutenant Anthony Pasillo, Engineer Andrew Lynn, Rescue Engineer Matthew Staniforth, President Lauren Reedy, Vice President Irene Caffrey, Treasurer Angelo DeRosa, Secretary Jessica Trichetta, and then the trustees Lynn Davis, Paula Hoffman Ford, and Michael Nicholas. Okay, if each of you will please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Angelo DeRosa,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments
established
in the United States and in this state,
in the
in
United
the United
States
States and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully
and that I will
impartially,
and impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the office that I will hold
of the offices that I will hold
of which I will hold
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my
according to the
ability.
best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And thank you for your service.
Thank you.
So I, normally at this point, we would do boards and committees. I'm not sure there's any TC member who has any update for us today. I just have one update. It's kind of a recognition that I'd just like to speak about. We presented on New Year's Eve, and I'll tell you why we did on New Year's Eve in a moment. We presented a Holmdel Township Service Leadership Award to Nicholas James Almonte. Nicholas has been very active in the emergency services community, I believe, since he started high school. He was a volunteer in the Police Explorers. He was on Explore with the Fire and Rescue Company, and he was also on the First Aid Responder Explore program, and worked with our Office of Emergency Management here in Holmdel. From when he was very young, he got involved, and according to our Chief of Police, he hasn't ever had a individual who responded and got involved in literally every different organization volunteering in town. So Nicholas was leaving on the next day for Paris Island for the Marines. So I couldn't wait until this meeting to present him the proclamation. So I presented to him in our courtroom in the evening when he got back from Fort Dix for his some of his preliminary preparation work. And the proclamation, I'd just like to read it into the record. Proclamation honoring the service of Nicholas James Almonte. Whereas the Township of Holmdel is proud to be the home of some of the most committed volunteers, emergency responders in the state of New Jersey. Whereas Nicholas James Almonte has served the Holmdel Police Explorers with distinction, eventually being selected as chief of the program. And whereas Nicholas has proudly served a volunteer firefighter with Holmdel Fire and Rescue Company Number 2, and Nicholas also served as a member of the Holmdel First Aid Squad, and Nicholas provided hours of valuable service to Office of Emergency Management. Now, Nicholas is enlisted to serve his country by joining the United States Marine Corps. And whereas the Township of Holmdel is pleased to honor the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice demonstrated by Nicholas, therefore, on behalf of the Holmdel Township Committee, I, Gregory Bontempo, Mayor of Holmdel Township, do hereby thank Nicholas James Almonte and recognize his service by presenting him with the Holmdel Township Service Leadership Award. I wanted to just acknowledge Nicholas. I want to wish him the best as he moves forward in all of his training in Parasol, and the best of luck however he is deployed and protecting our country. I thank him. I think on behalf of the whole entire Township Committee, I thanked him on New Year's Eve. So thank you. I just wanted to read that into the record. If there are no other comments from the Township Committee or anything you'd like to bring up, I can now open it up, Carrie, for any public comment.
The first public comment is Sheila Gilstein.
I think you're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, got you. Yep.
Okay. I wanted to say, as a mental health counselor.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Can you just please state your name and address for the record? Thank you.
Sure. Sheila Gilstein, 11 Chardonnay Drive. As a mental health counselor, I wanted to thank Mayor Bontempo and the entire Holmdel Township staff for their great job in keeping the township informed regarding COVID issues. The mayor's updates helped residents feel more calm and safe in these uncertain times. As a town and country, we will have lasting PTSD effects from COVID. But I thank you, Mayor Bontempo and staff, for helping alleviate some of these symptoms right away, and please keep up the good job. Thank you.
Thank you. And I could actually say that the staff we have in town has done an amazing job. People you see on this call, Sharon, Wendy, Kerry, and there are dozens behind them that just do an amazing job, extremely dedicated, and I can tell you firsthand, putting the residents first and doing everything they can to help our residents through this pandemic. So thank you very much for your comment. It's appreciated.
There are no other hands up at this time, Mayor. Oh, I'm sorry. James Yanello is the next public comment.
Good evening, Jay Yanello, 18 Ladwood Drive. I want to congratulate you, Greg, for being sworn in again, second consecutive term. The town is comforted and proud to have you mayor again. Ms. Weber, I want to congratulate you as deputy mayor. It seems like you've worked very hard throughout 2020, and I'm sure you'll continue to work very hard this year for the town. And DJ, congratulations. It's nice to see, we're going to try to work together this year, and we hope we all can. There's been obviously a lot of tension in the past on both sides, some for good reason on some sides, some for good reasons on some sides. Overall, a lot of tension. I hope we can all move on for the betterment of the town. Thank you.
Thank you. Carrie, any other comments?
There are no other hands up at this time, Mayor.
Okay. With that, we can make a motion to close public comment.
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Before we end, Counselor, do you have a legal statement you need to read into the public?
Sure, Mayor. The last item on the agenda is a resolution to enter into executive session. I would ask the committee to offer a motion on the resolution that's in the agenda, adding an item, a drainage issue under legal issues as a third item. And finally, for the public's benefit, the committee will recess into executive session and will not return into public session. No further formal action will be taken. So this will conclude the public portion of tonight's meeting after this motion is adopted.
Motion.
Second.
Do a roll call?
Mr. Cutelli,
Yes.
Mr. Lucarelli,
Yes.
Mr. Santana,
Yes.
Ms. Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Bontempo.
Yes.
Okay.
So would you have a motion to adjourn today's meeting?
I
Move.
believe
No.
that motion will be sufficient, Mayor, because we're not
That is-
formally adjourning until after the closed session.
Okay.
So the committee has a separate Zoom link for the closed session, which we can utilize. And
Okay.
I think that'll conclude the public portion.
Take care.
Thank everyone for joining. Have a good night.
Happy New Year, everybody.